So, good day, sir. Here am I. I'm back for the second part, talking about the contract terms. So, as we said, the 8 contract terms that is going to be enumerated here in order to be in accordance with the contract and with how the contract is going to look like. So, I just want to give a brief summary about that and how it can be functional during the contract period. So firstly, we spoke about the quantity. So I believe Grocery Store Inc. can command from 1,000 to 1,500 vegetables, that is pound of vegetables. For me, it will be fair because the quantity will be okay for Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. to deliver, and I think they will be in accordance with that. Now to continue, the quality of the product or service, like here what I can say is the quality of the product or service. Here I can say that, for instance, for Grocery Store Inc., they can emphasize on the fact that Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. can use refrigerated trucks in order to always keep the vegetables fresh during delivery, and these may lead to good quality products, making the quality to stay firm. So now the third point, which is pricing, I believe Grocery Inc. will have to pay per pound $3 to $4. For me, it is a fair contract term because from the pricing point of view, it will be comfortable for Grocery Input Inc. to buy at that price, and Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. also will be doing the profit it has to be doing. So I think that it will be fair enough for the contract terms, which will make some problems to be avoided and which will make agreement to be met. Now, the fourth part, the payment. So I believe Grocery Store Inc. can agree to pay either monthly or sometimes weekly, evenly, which will be fair enough because it will be in accordance with what Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. have planned too. So I believe that it will be advantageous for the two parties, giving time for the two parties to reorganize the delivery, to reorganize the product and everything. So I believe that that's how. Moreover, talking about the deadline, I believe that Grocery Store Inc. will emphasize on, as we saw in the confidential document, talking about the fact that Grocery Store Inc. wanted to be delivered from 10 p.m. in the night to 8 a.m. in the morning, because that period the store is closed and there will be no congestion and no disturbance during the period. So also on Mondays and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. So I think it will be fair because it will be convenient for the two parties, giving convenient time for Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. to prepare in order to deliver goods on time without any problem, without any inconvenience, because I think the time is fair, the deadline is fair, and the terms can be respected. Now to continue, we'll continue with the cancellation. So Grocery Store Inc. I believe Grocery Store Inc. can, in this contract term, can talk about cancellation like it was also like the first part talking about indemnity clause, but this one is quite different. From here, I think it will be fair enough when Grocery Inc. can come and cancel the contract if 50% of the delivery or the goods are damaged throughout the process, because it is fair enough, because if 50% of the goods are damaged, the contract has to be cancelled, meaning that Grocery Store Inc. will be losing. So I believe that this contract term is fair enough. Furthermore, talking about condition precedent. The condition precedent here is talking about the timely delivery by vegetables greenhouse. So the condition here is that the time and the period Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. has to process deliveries has to be respected. So the condition is throughout the year, throughout the process of delivery, if 50% of the period isn't respected, there will be a breach of contract. That's why it's a condition precedent. Now, finally, to conclude, the 8th contract term that we have will be governing law. Both parties should come to agree that they will use the laws of the grocery store Inc. where it is located, because I believe it is fair enough, because that's where the delivery will be done, that's where most of the transactions will be done, and that's where it is originated, the contract. So I believe that that's just how it's supposed to be. Now, to continue with the last question, talking about the condition precedent that has to be identified in the contract. On our own point of view, the condition identified in the contract is the timely condition. The timely condition telling Vegetable Greenhouse Inc. that if during the period of delivery 50% of the goods weren't delivered on time, there will be a breach of contract. So for me, that is a condition which can lead to a breach of contract, which can lead to an unfulfillment of the obligations by the grocery store Inc. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening.